know.
You actually look stressed out. Is Asha okay?
I've seen them when they said that.
I don't know her. Oh, okay. Don't listen to him. I've been trying not to laugh all this time.
They know you're like Azryah from Bkchat.
No, not in primary. I used to teach in secondary though, and they'll be down the hall, they'll be like, But I would look always a bit different because I wasn't that. I would go to school looking a hot mess. So I'd be like, go to your lesson.
What did they say? What did they call you? Like Miss? They call you Miss?
Yeah, they call me Miss.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, I was a teacher actually. A teacher and a musician as well. And
yeah, I don't
Bkchat.
really do music anymore.
For real?
Really?
Why is that?
Because I'm just too like. I'd done it like for a long time, like I was on it for like a while, for a few years, and I didn't do it for a long time. And then I decided that I wanted to go back to school to learn how to teach, and then I started doing Bkchat. And then after Bkchat came, I was like, oh, I've got a bit of exposure, but then I realised that that made me 100% sure that like the industry just wasn't for me.
But the industries are quite different because it's kind of like, that's just kind of social industry as opposed to music industry.
Nice entertainment, like all of the like just what comes with like the territory as well. Like if you're gonna do music and you want to be popular, people will know who you are. Like people, do you know what I mean? There's just certain aspects of it that I was like, okay, if I do music, this is a big part of it, and I don't really know if I'm.
Can you tell us more about your life as a musician?
When did you start?
When I was 19.
Okay, so how long ago?
I have music videos and everything, guys. Yeah, I was.
We've seen them. We've seen them.
Acoustic sessions?
We did our research.
Oh really? Oh wow, that's nice. Yeah, I used to record. So when I was recording, I started recording when I was 19. I recorded I went ham for like 2 years, like recording all the time, writing all the time, shows all the time, music videos all the time, radio shows all the time. But then I stopped working with that producer, and after that I felt a bit defeated. I was kind of like, oh well, that's kind of it then, like. And I was in uni, so I just finished uni and stuff like that. And then I never really had like the motivation to get back into it. Like my spirits were a bit down in terms of like actually pursuing it. And then as time's gone on, and I found what I really wanted to do. Like I love education, like that's my thing. I feel like I had to choose. But you never know. You never know what might happen. I might change my mind.
People rarely speak about the struggles of music. They don't ever speak about, the struggles or like the defeated stories. Like, what was your like life or path as a musician? You said you've given up now. How did it feel to like let go of something you really loved?
Initially, it was kind of like. Initially, it wasn't. I didn't feel like I'd let it go. I feel like it had kind of been taken away because it didn't work out with the producer. That was the only person I'd ever really worked with. He was like my whole experience of doing music, and I didn't really know how to do it by myself. So I didn't have the confidence when I wasn't working with him. I didn't have the confidence to go out and keep doing it. So it's kind of like I don't know what to do. Like I felt a bit defeated. Like I didn't want to do it anymore. I had quite a defeatist attitude. But then as time's gone on, that passion, that fire in my belly, it never really came back. So I was thinking, like I wonder what's missing, kind of thing. And then afterwards, I decided that when I got on Bkchat, I thought I was gonna actually try and start again. And I actually made a mixtape that I never put out. An EP.
Why?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I have an old EP that I never put out. Yeah. Wow. It's actually really good.
Whoa! Wait!
It's really good.
But
you can't just mention it like that. I got homie saying that he put out. I'm like, whoa!
Literally.
We might have a NoEmptyCups exclusive. Sorry, what's it called?
Lavish Letters. That's what the EP is called.
Lavish Letters.
But,
And what's the concept behind it?
It's just basically like it's like every situation you can think of when you're like in romantic situations, except an actual healthy functioning relationship. So like all that when you meet someone and you fancy them, but it's not really that, or you're like with someone but it's not healthy and you shouldn't be together, or like.
Was that based on actual experiences? Are you like in a relationship? Are you seeing somebody?
No, when I wrote, I was single.
When
I was
you were
when.
single?
Yeah, when I wrote, I was
So
single.
now you're not.
Yeah, I was.
So.
No, that's not I'm laughing because he's annoying. You know who it is.
Wait. Listen. I'm not going to say anything. I know Azryah. I feel it's cool. I know.
I have a boyfriend, guys. Anyway, moving on.
Okay, cool.
She has a boyfriend, guys.
She's gonna talk. I didn't even say anything. She said she's put the beans. It wasn't me. It was her. So, the camera.
He's looking at me like.
Because, like, I remember, like...
He's going to cuss me after this. He's going to cuss me down after this.
So, hold on. So, how did that affect you? We're definitely going to go back to the mixtape and, like, the message behind it and everything. But
So when all of the people, like on my timeline, it went crazy when Bkchat came and everyone was like loving Azryah and the retweets are going up. Your following went from how much to how much?
It went up by like 20k.
Yeah, in like how long?
6 months.
Yeah. So how was that? Like, how did you receive that? How did that feel for you?
It's really nice. Like, it's been overwhelmingly positive. Like, everyone is so nice. So I can't complain. Like like you get the odd person that's got rubbish to say, but you have to ignore it because it'd be like, why would I give that my attention when like that's like minuscule, like that's like the smallest bits. It was really nice, and it was weird though at first, especially because I wasn't expecting genuinely, yeah, at all. Like, because you know, you've got characters like Lucas and Esther, and I was like, I knew that they would garner a lot of attention because they're really like out there and like whatever. So I'm like, yeah. So,
Does that help you, like in your actual life? Has it helped you kind of like take on certain situations? You know, you've challenged, you know, people who are loud and abrasive. When you come into like, you know, like day-to-day situations, does that help you kind of like
Even
take them on?
students.
I'm quite loud to be fair. Just not like that. Yeah, I'm quite loud to be fair, but just not in the same way.
I think you have to get your point across when you want to get it across.
But when I'm having a conversation with people, I'm like, I don't like hostility. Like, you can get passionate or whatever and heated, but it's not the same as when it's hostile. Like when there's like, I don't really like that, so I like to avoid that when I can.
But how was it? So like, you see, if you're going to, I don't know, doing day-to-day stuff, because people really underestimate the powers of like social media and that. And I just think like, is it a madness when you go to like just doing your normal day-to-day things outside of work and whatever?
It's actually died down a little bit now because like it's not on and like, do you know what I mean? So it's not really on people's minds and stuff. But there was a period like whenever I would leave, whenever I would go out, it was just like.
Have you been out like with your boyfriend? Be like, oh my gosh, Azryah, can I get a picture? And you just stay in the background.
Then what? Oh no, he's the one that takes the picture. And he's like this.
Forgive me.
To be honest, it's mainly like young girls that approach me.
It's crazy, my sister notices you up. You saw my Snapchat one time. She's like, oh my gosh, you know Azryah? I'll be like, what? She's like, you know Azryah? Like, how would you know what Bkchat is? Like, people.
How old is she?
She's 13.
Okay.
Wow.
She knows what Bkchat is. You know what I mean? Like, she's that young. Like, people know who you are. Like, so, that must be like. Is it almost like you're like a role model for a lot of these people, or do you think, you know what? It's not my responsibility. Let them do what they want to do.
No, I like it because like obviously I teach and stuff, and a lot of stuff that I do outside of work is a lot of like it's youth stuff, so it's like youth development and stuff like that. So I feel like even if I wasn't in a position where I was known by so many people, I would still feel like that was like not my obligation, but like I would make it my responsibility because that's what I care about, and that's how I want to affect change. So I can't be out here like being a head ass when I've got people looking at me like, do you know what I mean? Like, so I'm very aware of that when I'm like just everything that I do really. Yeah.
So what youth stuff do you do outside of work?
So it's like it'll be like different workshops and programs and so like I'll work with, so before I was teaching, I would work with kids with like behavioural and emotional needs. So the kids that like the bad youth.
Bad
basically. Yeah.
Basically me.
Yeah,
well, that's basically me.
So yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, she's triple T in the joints still.
We don't want to know that something.
Oh, just tell them.
No, you tell him. Do you want to tell him?
No, don't.
Do you want to tell him?
Tay Tay
Hello?
Tiamo.
Yeah. Oh,
Tay Tay Tiamo, triple T.
Oh, that's what that is.
Oh my gosh, she said the same thing.
I saw it, I didn't. Do you know what I mean?
Do I have to explain what it means?
I don't think why do you call himself that?
My Nigerian name is Tayo,
Yeah.
and my surname is Tiamo. So it's Tay Tay
You're saying it's
Tiamo.
actually
okay.
Tiamo.
It's Tiamo. So
I've seen.
girls
bank
actually
card.
like the fact that my name is Tiamo.
I saw the bank card. It's
Okay.
true.
What's that going to do with it? You
Because
can leave that in there.
it means I love you in Portuguese.
We digress. So yeah, goodness.
Anyway.
That's right.
Anyway.
So, what I have seen is your A to Z book club. Would you like to
I
explain
do,
that?
like, even though I've been kind of like a rebel to your book club because I
You
want
just come. What's that? Who is it? Who Harlan?
Joan Lesbo.
So
You twisted.
how it works is so there's a book, there's a title, 4 titles, and we vote, and then the winning title is read for the month, and at the end of the month we have a discussion on the hashtag. That's it. It's pretty simple.
Okay,
I've
cool.
actually joined the book club, but I'm waiting for my book to be chosen so that I can discuss it.
But what if it's not chosen by
So
the
he's
club?
got so many books. You know you can recommend a book that starts with the letter of the month. So it's not his name. It's not the author's name. It's the
I
title
know.
of the book.
I'm just waiting
That's
for
what we've been going on the whole
So
time.
for those who wanna-
I'm a slow reader. I read when I go to work. I go work 5 times a week, but that's 2 journeys. I only
I'm sure
read like
most people
2
do.
times a day.
You only read 2 times a day.
Yeah.
For how long? How long is the journey?
Well, I read stories. I read articles all day long. But
She's talking about the stories, the actual books.
actually, I read books 2 times a day. Like 2 times a day.
When you're going to and from work?
Yeah.
Yeah, how was the journey?
Like half an hour for 10 minutes. I read
One
really
way?
fast. No,
Huh?
I read really fast. I speak really fast. I read really fast. So.
You said I'm a slow reader. I'm just confused.
I'm drunk.
What's the concept of the book club?
Literally, it was like on a whim. I made a new website. And then I was like, oh guys, I would really love to start a book club one day. And everyone was like, yeah. And I was like, okay. And then by the end of the day, I thought of the concept and I just put it out. Yeah. literally.
And it has a good reception then.
It
Yeah.
really is. It's really popular. I
How
actually
many
like it.
people roughly?
It's got, well, I mean, how many followers and how many people actually read the books?
But I've seen the discussion on your feed.
Yeah, no, it is fun though.
You actually
It's
talk
fun.
about
and,
the
there,
books.
and I do have people that I interact with like every month that read the book.
Yeah, I'd be like,
That's cool.
they'd be like, oh, John killed her. Like, I'd be like, oh shit, I want to read this book now because John killed her. I want to know what happened. I mean, like, it's really engaging.
It is fun. It's good. Books are fun, guys. Read.
I read.
As wait.
To read in a timeline and a specific book that might not be in my genre film, then to discuss it is just a
Featuring
bit.
her. That's
She
what it is.
It's not
sings.
my thing, but
She hosts.
I
She
don't.
runs a book club and she's a teacher.
and she's on
And
Bkchat.
and she motivates young minds as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
and you do
look at him.
yoga.
Yo.
I saw the
I haven't. No, I
video.
used
You're
to. do yoga, I don't do yoga
multifaceted.
anymore.
Oh, I saw
Like,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
Because I
like-
sprained my ankle. I was doing so well. I
But
sprained my
doesn't
ankle
it help
last
though?
year.
It helps with sprains up.
No, you can't put pressure. It's like exercise.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I sprained my ankle and I couldn't work out for about 2 months and I haven't worked out since. For the year.
That was
Fantastic.
me. Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't spray anything. I mean, yeah. Okay, so
You're a musician. Not sure. Azryah is making a track. You need somebody on the hook. You need a producer. You need a rapper who's
No,
featuring
please
as
don't
well.
ask me this.
And you're also this is your song. So you need a rapper, somebody on the hook, and a producer. Who are you picking?
2 people to compliment you.
Yes.
You're
No, three, and a producer as well.
I don't know. I'm so out
You need
of the
somebody
loop.
on
This
the
is the
hook
reason
as
why I
well.
don't do music.
Oh,
I can't keep up.
Okay, but what about your
Your
producer?
voice.
personal.
Yeah.
It can be out anybody.
Okay, so what's the question, Yannick? Say it again.
So you're making a
Producer.
track. Azryah's track.
Mhm.
The producer, a rapper who's featuring, and the second feature who is like on the hook. Just on the hook.
Okay, producer. I don't know.
Oh, she's under pressure.
Someone give me a producer.
No, it's all
Oh,
you.
boy.
It's got to be.
Kanye even.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, she's picking Kanye. Like,
Do you feel like your
Yeah.
music will mesh with Kanye?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah?
Yeah, it could. Yeah, definitely. Not so much coming now.
but Kanye in
Well,
his
college dropout.
prime.
Kanye.
College
Yeah.
dropout.
So Kanye college dropout as a producer. Okay, cool. Who's on the hook?
I feel like I liked Kanye's last album. Am I making that up?
What was his
Pablo.
last
Like Pablo.
Oh yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did like that one. That's the
I
first one I
that.
like to
All's
look
my
at.
favorite
That's what
track.
Famous was on, right?
Yeah, all's my
Yeah.
favorite
Yeah.
track still.
I like that one. I need a what? A rapper.
You need the rapper
Yeah.
featuring as well.
Um,
Hook first though.
I like.
The hook
The hook.
and the rapper.
I need a person on the hook.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
a person, a rapper.
Anybody hook?
Yeah, no joint hook.
But that's a cheat
Okay.
code, man. It's like a cheat code.
I'm just wondering. Okay,
Okay,
cool.
who's on the hook?
Should be in the bridge.
Oh, but these people don't really. Do they go? Okay, I really like Quabs. I think he's amazing.
Okay.
And then who am I listening to? Rap wise now. You know Black.
Tay Siamo?
Yeah.
Black
Yeah.
Widow.
Yeah.
What, 6 lakh?
Yeah.
Yeah, how'd you... Wait.
Yeah, yeah, I want to know. How the
You know
hell
what?
did you say his name?
Apparently it's black. But I
That
see it
is-
as 6 slack. I'm like, my bro, like, just
It's
choose.
slack.
I
Like,
call
you-
it slack.
He wanted to be different, innit? Do you know what I mean? And he's caused controversy with his name. But actually, like, his music...
Why is that name?
His
It's
music...
really
Stop.
Free, the song Free, yeah?
Yeah.
What? Problems is like my life.
Free, I like Free.
Problems is me.
Black, but I can't remember.
Melo's really laughing. Melo's really laughing.
Why? Why are you laughing?
Because it's problematic.
Oh, okay.
Don't
Well, Yannick or...
Tay Siamo. He's problematic. I mean,
The guy sit next to you.
In the yellow.
Okay.
Paris one. Yeah. So, yeah, I know his name's Black, but who else? So we've got Black, we've got Kanye, and we've got...
the rapper.
Oh, okay.
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 I think that can actually mesh, you know.
That's our resident expert on music.
Yeah.
Oh right, okay.
She's the encyclopedia of rap and music and
She knows like
music.
every lyric.
Genius.
known to
She's,
man. She is rap
hand
genius.
She's hand genius.
I don't know.
Hand
How do you
genius.
keep up? Can you help me?
It's really hard.
Like I'm so out of touch now. It's embarrassing.
It is really hard.
Like, wherever
Who's your
wherever-
favourite artist at the moment,
Controversies.
then?
He's my favourite artist.
Yeah, UK artist.
UK, you're limited to UK, right?
I want to know, I'll go to US or like,
I
oh,
don't
outside
know.
of the
I
UK.
don't
International.
She mixed
If
UK
you guys,
and US.
if you
Yeah.
guys, no, if you guys
Fun.
could see my playlist, it's so bad. Like it's oh shit.
You go back to what you're regular with and you just set music all the time, right? You don't really touch new music too tough.
Yeah, I can't keep up. Like, there's so much now. I'm just
Too
like,
much.
yeah, I just.
So who's your okay? For out of the newer music that you listen to, who would you say like is a great artist?
I don't know.
Who have you listened to recently that's actually taken your attention?
And you thought, oh, they're good.
Or you just like them?
Quabs.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
What's-
I think
so,
he's
Quabs?
amazing.
Number one fan.
No, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
think he's really amazing.
What's your favourite song of his?
I don't know them by heart. I check my phone if you want.
Okay.
Whoa.
She likes them all.
Yeah, I
Even
like
better.
them all.
Wow.
I don't know the name of the song because you don't have to. I don't have to look.
Yeah.
It's on my
just
phone, you know what I
playing,
mean?
just
So
playing.
what is your favourite genre of music?
Ultimately R&B, like R&B soul. Is that
Is
my
it
favorite?
R- yeah,
like,
R&B
hands
or
down.
neo soul?
Yeah, R&B, neo soul,
no,
or
no,
trap soul.
R&B and soul, not neo soul. Neo soul's there,
What
but
about trap
R&B
soul?
and
Well,
soul.
not
That's
neo
my
soul.
favorite.
It's really hard to
Trap
stop because
soul.
neo soul
Yeah,
is all
everything's
mainstream.
different.
Sade is more so.
What about like people
Everything
like...
I do is neo soul.
Neo soul.
Yeah,
Wait,
That's
more
why.
bass.
See, that's the
More
easiest way
bass
for me
in
to
it.
say.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
even, that, but even
Yeah.
there's a discussion.
Okay.
R&B is like your R&B, you got soul, but then you got like neo
Neo
soul,
soul.
trap soul, like all these different
Yeah,
kinds.
sure, sure,
Before she
sure.
got away with
Sure,
it.
sure.
I was literally sitting here like 3 minutes
I
ago
found a
thinking,
way
yes,
to fuse it into
Sure,
something.
sure,
I like the Melo. Melo's
Secretly you're lucky.
tentative.
Secretly you're lucky. You've already. put
There's
that
no
shot
All
for
that
you.
shots for you.
I don't know, we poured
It should be
it.
Sorry, what do you mean? We prepared it for
Three
you.
quarters of
This
cup.
one here.
That's not it.
That is.
That's not a shot.
No, but that's your drink.
That's your drink for you.
Oh, I just have to back
Yeah.
get my drink.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just for now.
A mouthful.
The whole thing.
Like, you know, your cheeks are puffed.
She's gonna pretend like she doesn't drink. She drinks.
I don't drink that much.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna play I Have Never.
Oh god.
Deal.
Oh god.
You want to drink in it?
I'm done.
You can drink. All right, cool.
Everyone wants me to drink. That's what
Mom,
it
I'm sorry.
is. What's your show?
Intentionally.
God damn.
Just in case my sister
What did you
snitched.
do?
I don't even know what
Is
she
that
is.
Azryah?
Huh?
Have never.
I have never I've never peed in the street.
Wow.
Every Friday.
Wow, that's a guy for
Peed
you,
in the
man.
street.
I've never seen
Carnival
Oh, wow.
2015.
Every Friday in Shoreditch.
We've never seen guys.
That's right.
Harold, I've even got a location for you. Like,
Wow, you swallowed it.
Carnival 2015.
swallowing.
You've got you guys are
Was that a question?
Whoa. That's also.
Anyway, I have never been caught cheating.
You are all liars.
All my man had
Court. When you say court,
As in,
As in,
your significant other has found out you've cheated.
oh,
Why?
wow.
How are you questioned?
Okay.
wow.
Whoa!
he
See?
meant caught red hat. He thought you
Wow.
meant
I thought I meant
Oh, I was trash. I'm an angel.
Like, I mean, she's you. Oh wow, goodness.
Next, Melo's next, I believe.
No, it's not
Man,
much.
is it?
Yeah,
Wanna
man.
be next?
Is it going
Yeah,
clockwise?
it's not just going to
Oh, okay. I thought it was just,
Okay.
we drank.
I have never gone skinny dipping. You guys have never
Drink,
never?
Drink, please, drink.
No, I haven't.
No, don't lie, man.
I haven't.
Not
Not
here
yet.
for.
Not
No,
yet.
I'm not gonna lie. I
Probably
didn't think black
eventually,
people
one
did
day.
that. I didn't think, like you said, I didn't think black people did
One
that.
day.
But I did. Then I was told that everyone does it. So
Goddamn. Have you done it before?
no,
Oh, nobody here's done it.
no, right? Okay, look,
Intriguing. We're kind of boring.
All
angels.
man behind the scenes of it.
I just don't like water.
I know. I see man behind the scenes. The camera people are like, yeah, I've done that shit.
I mean, I've seen it in movies, but I've not.
I see man like director, instant put his hand up, like him. Anyway.
Wait, hold on. So was that director Jake? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you just drink?
Next. Melo's next.
Someone else is sipping.
I've never had a threesome.
Goddamn.
Why are you? Why is your hand just
Is
shaking?
it?
Why did you enjoy
That
that?
was a big goal.
Is that for more than one then?
He's
Yeah.
counting all his sins.
I have no comment.
Okay.
That's fine.
I'm just gonna play it safe. I've never been injured by football.
That's
Even
what
I
I'm
have.
telling man. Like,
Oh.
I'm like
I
deep.
have.
Unless
So
you're an
safe.
injury person, like I
That
get
was so
injured.
safe.
I'm injured right now.
Good.
Even I did that.
Now I've never been injured by football. No, I've been hurt, but not like injured. Like
That's what injury.
you're gonna fall. You're gonna injury.
You're gonna drink, but that's injury still. Being
Yeah.
hurt is an injury.
Worth, man.
You was
Yeah, you
hurt.
know what she means by injury.
I know.
Like-
Watch.
She's
Watch.
Then I take my.
What is my next question now?
You know what? I'm gonna say something like, yeah, I've never liked a Saffron rapper, just so you can drink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have never been sleeping with more than one person at the same time.
Mad.
People don't want to drink. Everyone's
You said yes to a threesome, so you said.
Bro,
more than-
Wait. Does that count?
Yes. Yes, it does.
I'm sorry, by the way.
Who are you apologising to?
Isn't it?
Jesus.
Whoever's attending. Yeah,
The
Jesus.
Golden Gate.
Jesus, isn't it?
Go on, your question. Well.
I have never been in a relationship with somebody in this room.
What?
Oh, sorry. That's
You for the wrong person.
I have never been in a relationship with a friend of somebody in this room. That's what I meant.
Okay.
Oh.
That's what I meant. Sorry, I'm a bit tipsy, so I got that question wrong. You drank? Oh my god, really?
I have never listened to Whipping Excursion by Gigs.
Everyone, listen.
It's full.
I've just never listened to it.
I've actually never listened to him.
Do the song.
I haven't listened to that song for my life.
Just drink, man. Just lie.
Right now, yeah.
We talked about the album earlier on.
Innit?
I'm
It's
tipsy.
halfway through.
Man,
Know what I mean? I've never worn weave.
yes, Melo.
Wow.
Melo is my
Wow,
tea.
that's that child.
Yes, he's a real.
I'm a real
he's
one.
A maverick.
I'm a real one.
He ain't even got hair.
I'm a real one. Shit.
Oh
I
yeah,
ain't never
but
worn
you'll never
weave.
see us.
I've never had sex outside the bedroom.
Really?
Pass the bottle.
I haven't.
Pass the
I'm
bottle.
very traditional.
I do it all
I'm
drink.
very traditional.
I do it all drink. So.
Everyone? No.
I'm very traditional.
Wow.
Oh.
Traditional.
Boring.
Boring? No.
You say that.
It's not about the location, it's about the motion.
Okay.
Wow. Yamo, you know.
Man like.
Man, like Love Jones.
Oh, it's my turn, isn't it? Or is it not?
Yeah, it's your turn.
I'm drinking.
I have never gone out with a friend's ex-interest / boyfriend / whatever.
Bro, man, drink.
When you say a friend, acquaintance or friend?
No, I was thinking.
A friend, no.
Friend, like, not like your best friend in the whole world, but
Oh,
like
shit.
your friend, isn't it?
Somebody you're cool with.
Yeah, someone that's cool you can hang with, you can holler at.
When you say go out,
I can't drink to that.
You say go out.
Kind of keen, that's not my
is
friend.
there a limit?
Hey, you want a drink?
I drank already.
Oh.
But I want to confirm.
Whatever you think it is. You're asking weird questions. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Oh well.
I drank because I
The
was
past
thirsty.
is the past.
I drank because I was thirsty, not because I did it. I think I was thirsty.
Okay, keep out your mouth.
It's because the rock tastes nice.
I was trying to do it on the slide. Like, really, I was trying to fake me
Just
out.
say glistening, just in my face.
It's glistening. I was trying to do it on the slide, but you baited me
Alright, it's
out.
your turn,
Okay.
You almost spilt the drink on
I
me.
know. I thought myself, like, that's right there. Okay. I have never been caught having sex.
Oh shit, fucking hell, you lot have some brilliant questions.
Yeah, y'all go and drink. Yo, definitely go and drink. Oh shit, I have as well. Shit.
I have never had sex at work. Wow, none of you guys.
We're respectful members of society. You know, respectful members of society, so obviously.
Melo, I'm surprised.
Wow!
Wow!
Oh, man, that's CR7.
Shots, you know?
Asensio.
Round
What's the Modric?
Isco.
Isco. Yeah, Melo Isco. In the disco.
Cool.
Well, this time.
So now.
You bracing yourself.
Maybe that's fair.
Wait,
So
you-
fair.
When you talk to the laptop,
When you just
serious.
it's
I'm just telling you to slay my life.
because he's going off as somebody. He's got a whole fat file with everybody in this room.
So you have what? I've got one more I never.
Just the last, yeah?
I've never had my ears pierced.
What is that?
Listen, you are coming down with me.
Okay, so the next game is Snog Marry Boy. After every answer, you drink. Everybody in the room just drink after everyone's answer, essentially.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, trying to get
Let's
me
go Snog
drunk.
Marry Boys. Bkchat, Lucas, Adrian.
That's for yo, right?
That's for Azryah.
Okay,
And
cool.
what about Omar?
Just three
Just
people.
Three people.
Can we not do Adrian?
Three people. And I'm asking Azryah. She's answering.
Is this
Look for
filming?
you.
Oh wow!
Are we being filmed right now? Edit.
Aisha, Adrian.
I'm
That's not nice, man.
Editor.
Yeah.
Wait, do you have a favourite?
Adrian was on the
Do you have a
day.
favourite?
I didn't, Adrian, it's not a dig at you. I just thought Omar's
Love
My
was
it.
please,
cute.
yeah,
so-
definitely. Do
Just
you
love
have
it.
the least favourite?
I just thought Omar was cute, so I thought
Adrian
No.
was.
Omar, that's Omar, boy. We can definitely
Okay, cool.
we're
First
not
question.
going there, Melo.
Anyway, as for the first question,
Yes, I said Lucas, Biscuit, and Adrian.
Snog, marry, avoid.
Yeah.
That's easy. I'd marry Adrian. I'd snog Biscuit and I'd avoid Lucas.
Louis Scotty gets avoided.
I'm cool with Lucas. I get on with Lucas, but
I'm not gonna lie, everyone drink.
yeah.
I did.
Let's go.
She drank after she said Adrian.
You're home.
First to ask.
You're asking me.
Slug my, I don't know your friends.
Don't want this war.
Slug my void. Beyonce, Rihanna.
What, are you alright?
I'm fine.
Alright.
Yannick's nervous.
Alright. So I get to just ask him anyone that is. Okay. Snog, marry, avoid. Shanna. And Saima, my friend Saima.
You can't do this though.
I absolutely can.
That's unfair, like, because
Answer the question.
Please do not
She didn't
take
pick
this.
celebrities.
I'm gonna avoid Shanna. That's like my little sister. No
You what?
way.
What would you do?
Shanna's my sister, like.
So
So
what's
he'd
the
avoid.
Avoid.
Avoid. That's my
Okay.
sister. Do you know what I mean? I don't
You
know.
actually look stressed out. Is Ashley okay?
No, he's
You
conflicted.
lot.
One
You got him
sweat coming
conflicted.
down, I saw.
Simon's cool.
Simon.
Simon's cool. She's a
What you
cool
gonna do?
girl because I probably had to smoke by elimination. I'd have to smoke her, and by elimination, I'd have to marry.
Yay.
Okay.
Drink.
Everybody drink.
Hey, Yannick.
I don't even know what I've done wrong.
Do you know what
I
I
just
mean?
Hey,
know
Yannick.
who
I
made
mean,
No,
go
you
on.
I'm celebrities, people that we all know as well.
Yeah,
Let's
like
do
celebs.
it.
Okay, fine. Alright, I'll do celebrities then.
It's
Alright,
okay.
fine.
No, it's fine. Do these and mix it. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay, alright,
Yeah.
fine. Snog, marry, avoid. Snog, marry, avoid. Rihanna. Megan Good. And just give me a third person. Someone.
Beyonce.
No.
Hell no. I'll probably avoid her.
Tiana Taylor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very shy to say no. That's like babe right there. I love her. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay.
I snog Rihanna. Who's the right person?
Megan Good.
Oh wait.
Did you avoid Megan?
Wait.
Wow. Bougie. Wow.
Shit. I actually like Tiana Taylor. I think she's fucking amazing. Do you know what? I snog Tiana Taylor. I'm married Megan Good. Oh my god, I'm avoiding Rihanna. This is sacrilegious. This is peak.
she's a good babe.
It's good. I'm winning regardless. I'm winning because I
She gave
choose.
that healthy weight and she's.
She's a good babe.
No. I'd avoid Rihanna because I love Rihanna, but I'd avoid her.
What did you say?
I
Think
snog
of milk and that.
Megan Good because she has no kids. She's not a family woman at the moment. She's married. Megan Good is married. She has no kids at the moment, so I'd snog her and I'd marry Megan Good because Megan Good's. No. What's her name?
Boy, next.
No. Tiana Taylor.
Tiana Taylor.
I'd marry Tiana
Megan
Taylor.
Good and Rihanna.
Yeah,
Snog. Who are you snogging?
I'm snogging Megan Good.
Who are you marrying?
Tiana Taylor.
And who are you avoiding?
Rihanna.
Wow.
Good boy. Good boy.
Shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm too tasty for the fucking relationship. They're all fucking fine.
If you marry
Oh,
Rihanna,
fine.
I'd have slapped you.
Okay.
I was gonna snog Rihanna.
What did he say? Yeah.
Selection.
Okay.
I'm too ticky for this selection.
Alright, go.
I was like, what's this seduction?
It's me, I gotta give her like kind of
No,
like
it's just,
people.
I guess,
Yeah,
yeah,
you can
we've got to
Yeah.
give people.
Yeah.
Oh, people you know, I was gonna say like NFL players.
No, yeah, you can say them. If I know them, then yeah.
Yeah. Okay, it's my Mario Boy. Odell Beckham Jr.
I don't know who that is. Actually, I do. That's the one that was with Chloe, innit?
Yeah, okay, cool, fine.
Next, please.
Neymar
Okay.
and Giggs. So Mario Boy.
Okay. Do you know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I do like a hood guy, so I'd definitely marry Giggs.
Okay, cool.
I'd snog Neymar and I'd avoid Odell because he likes to deal with trash. So
Saying it. She doesn't know who Odell is, by the way.
I do. Beckham Jr.
Yeah, but you said
I
like
do.
he was doing the Kardashians. I don't.
Was he not with Chloe?
Hell no. But
I
anyway,
don't think he was.
he wasn't.
Was he? Okay, well I know who he
And
is.
the guy with the blonde type of thing in his hair.
Yeah.
Pretty sexy.
Oh.
Was he? Who was he with?
What? Has he got blonde in his hair like me?
I don't think he was.
Oh, okay.
Darling,
Well,
darling, you're right.
clearly, I don't know. Them basketball ones, I'm not sure,
So
innit?
once again, read.
You know how funny that is, though?
I'm dead.
I would marry. Okay, I would avoid Odell Beckham Jr. I would snog Neymar because I think he's buff, and I would marry Giggs because he's from Peckham and
Yeah,
I'm from
that's a good
Lewisham,
man.
so it just makes sense.
Wait, Beckham Militia don't like him and all that.
Listen, please, let's
You know how it is.
Hey!
I'm not asking for commentary.
Beckham Militia don't like him like that. Still.
Mellow.
Yeah, we-
So, drink.
Everybody drink.
You'd think after 10 shots I'd get used to rum, but
Listen, it's been like 150 shots of Ciroc.
yeah, it doesn't make sense. Okay.
I'm
Mello, what's Mello?
stumbling.
So Mello.
Wait on me. Why is Yannick looking at me like that?
I'm trying to help her. Like,
So,
telekinesis.
so, who would you snog, marry, avoid out of Kim Kardashian?
Okay.
She was wearing. Can I just say?
Yeah.
Just before you make a decision.
Okay, she's wearing
Today she went out in a thong and 15 denier footless tights.
what? Her bum sags though.
Don't do it.
I know. I know.
15 minutes. Kim Kardashian, Erykah Badu, and Lacey DeVal.
Hey, that's a trio.
People.
Hey yo, hello. Who you avoided?
She's got mileage.
Who you avoided though?
So snogger then. She's really
Two of them are out.
That is mad.
Kim K.
I mean, I've been
Kim
seen.
K, yeah, go on, snog, marry,
I
avoid.
wouldn't even ask that.
Kim K, Erykah Badu, or Lacey DeVal.
You know.
Look, you're- Hey, this
Don't put Erykah Badu at home. Hold me back.
Hey yo, Erica Lee.
Just give me go.
You get to ride.
Hold me back.
She gets to ride and she gives you a kid after.
Do you have a wild card?
She got like four baby dads. She got like four baby dads.
I don't want that stress, bro.
Hey, you're pissed. This actually is funny. Hey, this is the best. Yo,
You're a prick.
I like
Thank
this.
you.
That's a game anyway.
I was
Yeah.
just gonna say.
Just for the culture. Just for the culture.
Yeah, you didn't try to go. You didn't try to go.
Okay.
Wow.
Because you're a porn star, right?
Yes.
Well, she's got experience in techers.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah,
But a lot of stains.
but you can't kiss her though. Kiss bare dicks.
I'll kiss Erykah Badu.
Okay.
I'll marry Kim Kardashian.
Really?
Wow.
I can ask why you'd marry
you know
marry
what I
Kim
mean?
over because I actually got Erykah Badu.
I'll find her more attractive.
Okay. Fair enough.
I don't know both of them personally.
I thought you guys like natural, but in any case, it's fine.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, let's move on. Hannah.
I'm laughing at the.
Says the lady who wears the weave. Says the lady who wears the weave.
I never said it was like me. I just said I thought guys like this natural thing.
That's a myth, but anyways.
I actually don't, but hey.
Okay, fair enough.
How did you match you again, Hannah?
Mello, you're
I've never
Hannah.
asked me.
Hannah.
Okay. Can I get the options?
Oh, yeah, Mello.
Hannah.
Cool.
You and Mello.
Smug Mario Void.
Oh, you'll do it?
Gigs.
can.
Young Teflons.
Jeez.
This is
And Dubs.
horrible. This is fucking horrible.
Yeah.
None of them. What the fuck?
No, you gotta pick though. Yeah, I did this on purpose.
Gigs.
Do you work in the music industry?
She loves music. She loves these
Do you
guys.
work in
though.
the music industry? Oh, then I'm just saying.
That's what I'm
guys.
saying.
You're done. You're done. No. Gigs, Dubs,
Wait,
and
did we
Teflon.
sip? Did we drink after his?
Yeah, I drank.
I did.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I
You
didn't.
didn't.
Can you
Yeah, I know.
pronounce celebrities?
No, that's your free.
You have to choose.
I have people in the room, you know. That's the shit.
But
Okay,
you gotta
cool.
pick though.
Okay, Mello. To be fair, it's Mello. It was.
Because Hannah targeted me. Because she targeted me.
I just say more.
I beg, copy and paste. Control V.
No.
You need to move one out and put one in.
Control C, by the way.
Yeah.
No,
So swap
paste.
a
I said-
card.
What did you say?
paste.
Gigs? You
Copy
said
and
gigs?
paste.
No, I
Young
said paste.
Steph
I
and
said
Dubs.
paste.
Control C. Control
You said Gigs, Young Steph, and Dubs.
Yeah.
No, you say two of them.
He didn't even say Blade. He said Dubs.
Okay,
You know?
Dubs,
Not even Blade.
Yeah.
Dubs.
Blade Brown.
Yeah.
You said she tried to say
I'm so sorry. Okay. I like
Wow.
music a
Sorry.
lot, please.
Or C-Biz.
Okay, so I'm gonna go for. You said Dubs. Who?
Gigs.
Brown.
Oh no, you didn't say Gigs. Yeah.
Okay, I'll marry Blade Brown. I would lips, Dubs, and Seabiz avoid.
And that was Smoke, Marry, and Avoid. No, it's a couple.
Okay, guys, we're gonna play Mafia. I really like this game, and how it's gonna work is we're gonna use cards, and whoever gets the king card is gonna be the Mafia. Everyone else is a civilian.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, how it works is we literally just hash it out. We don't know who's the Mafia. Only the Mafia knows who's the Mafia, obviously. And we have to hash out. There's no rules or strategy. You literally just have to debate and argue with each other until you decide who you think the Mafia is. Then we'll take a vote and eliminate. If we get it right, the person who's Mafia has to drink. If we get it wrong,
So the king's
we all
Mafia.
have to drink. The person who gets the king is going to be the Mafia.
So do we have to decide as a unit, like?
Yeah, basically we have to vote.
It's majority
So
vote.
what if
Majority
I
vote.
don't agree with you? Then?
It's majority.
Then
It's
it's
majority.
a
vote.
majority.
Oh,
Oh my god. I'm not, listen, I'm professional in this year.
he's mafia.
I know he's
This
Mafia
one,
already.
This one,
Man, ting. I ain't know who Mafia is. Are we starting?
Okay.
It's Azryah.
Okay.
That's right.
Why? Why would you say
Because I good analysing people.
Okay.
Their reaction.
Hannah Okay, it's
So
Ree.
it's
Hannah
Azryah.
then.
Hannah people. I think it's Ree.
Wow, did I say that?
Yeah, you did. I think it's Ree. I think she's the Mafia.
It's one of these two.
I think it's Anna.
I think it's Hannah.
I like how nobody
It's
thinks.
Azryah.
I think it's Hannah.
Azryah deflected so quickly to Anna after just laughing. That's right.
I think it's Hannah.
That's right.
Anna.
When you say, oh, are you saying that was a nervous laugh?
Yeah.
Well, I
That's
think-
right.
I don't
Listen,
think-
let me tell you something. I was Mafia.
I think everyone
3
should go
times
around and
last
say
night.
why they don't
This
think
isn't
they are.
last night. This
I
isn't
think-
last
And I only
night.
got, let me
Because
go
she's
back.
guarding that card as if it's got
I
money
didn't
as
get it.
well.
I'm meant to show
Okay.
you. It's like
No, no,
the
no,
cards.
no, no,
I'm
But mine
You
is
know
just...
what?
She's like,
baby.
Them one.
going to show you guys.
Do you know how I knew it was Hannah? Because
It's
before
Hannah.
the game even started, she was there.
Wait.
It's Hannah.
Azryah baby first. She accused me of being Mafia first, yeah.
No, I didn't.
And then Hannah.
Why?
Now you're thinking
The thing is,
You're
when I got my
hallucinating.
card,
It's
yeah,
Hannah.
do you know the thing is, when I got my card, Hannah looked at my reaction, and I rolled my eyes.
I didn't say
Says
everybody
you.
actually become trying to find
It's
out
you.
Okay. I know who
It's
it's not.
Hannah. Do you think it's Hannah?
It's you. It's Hannah.
Okay,
I said it was
but
Hannah.
Can we take a vote? Can we take a vote? Who thinks it's Hannah?
Hannah.
I think it's Hannah.
I don't think it's Hannah. I don't think it's Hannah. I don't think it's
Let
Hannah.
me see your card.
No, 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 no.
Should I show the cards?
Yeah, okay, show the
I
card.
can't wait. I'm not gonna lie.
You looked at me.
We did round two. I thought you, for real. I thought
As if I was listening to Yannick.
Listen, when I say first time.
Hannah.
No, when
You
I say last.
was so fake.
Wait.
You was like, Melo.
Melo, I was thinking about it.
Listen to mine.
There were
Hand and heart. I'm handing it.
I'm going
I'm handing
to
it.
Mello. I'm going
Where's your
Mello.
hand?
I'm going
Where's your
Mello.
hand?
I'm going Mello
Because
because
your heart actually is in the centre of your chest. And
It's
it's
national
I
anthem.
can feel it beating.
The left.
I can feel it
It's in the centre of
I've
your
got big
chest.
hands.
Mello.
You do, I didn't
You
notice
window.
that. Actually, but it's in the centre of your
Alright,
chest.
so who is it?
Mello.
It's just tilted to the left. Melo.
Mello.
It's Melo.
Melo.
If it's Mello, yeah.
Now seriously, can they take a fucking shot this time? Can they take 2 shots and 2 double shots
Melo.
like for last time as well?
Melo.
Thank you. Cool.
Wait, I ain't voted yet.
Say blood clot card.
I'm trying to cheat those.
I'm trying to look at him.
Come on. There you go.
Alright, now.
Thanks.
Drink up. Bottoms up. Nice one, up.
This game, because I don't really know any of you like that, it's hard. I don't know how to do
It's
this.
better.
No, you know, it's better when you play with people you know. It's just jokes. I was telling my best friend yesterday, I was looking at her sideways like,
I look at my teammates.
It's Raya.
You making excuses.
It says Raya.
You're talking bad.
It says Raya.
alright then. Do you want to take
Actually, no,
another
I
shot?
don't know.
Alright, that's fine.
I've asked
I
right.
think her and Yannick.
You want to take another
Yannick.
shot?
I mean, I think.
Because last time you were bait, I know if you was you, it'll be bait.
If you don't vote, you don't have to take a shot, do you?
Do you know what it is? I don't lie. So that's what's really bad.
Okay. If you don't vote, you don't have to take a shot.
But it was you one of the times you lied.
Oh, is it?
It was you one of the times you lied. So if you don't lie.
No, I was joking.
all I'm
I'm a
saying-
joker.
You still get to play, by the way.
What I'm saying is, it's like going to corner there.
Ree.
Ree.
Are you really gonna?
I think it's Yannick. I think
it's Yannick.
Yeah,
Now in my head, I'm like, because Hannah knows how shifty she was moving last time. She's,
Why would I do that?
she's like,
It's Azryah.
alright.
Where's your
Yannick.
card, Anna?
That's
You
right.
played
It's
the game.
Yannick.
Anna, where's your card?
Because last time you said the
You
position
know why?
part
You
of
have
the
to say
bait,
that's
so I
a
have to bring it
It's
in.
Where's your card?
It's
Oh,
Azryah.
where's
Oh
your
God,
card?
face on me.
Position.
Oh, same place.
Okay, it's Mafia. I'm not gonna believe that.
When I said that yesterday, they were convinced, bloody church kids. I said, oh God, it's not me. They
I
were
just
like,
say,
yeah,
why am I
I
gonna
know
believe
this
that?
shit can't be her. She
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
I was right the first
You're
time.
like Malibu, I think.
I was right the second
Why am I
time.
gonna believe that for?
Oh, God.
On God, it's me. It's Azryah.
Yannick,
Third time it's
It's
real.
oh God,
Azryah.
it's not me.
Azryah.
On everything I love is
You
not me.
can't swear on God. You can't swear on any dice. Wait. You can't swear. Wait. In this game, yeah, if anybody swears on any
What do you
dice
mean?
here, it's them. It's
Last
Azryah.
round.
Do you know what? The producer is, in fact, he tricked us. We're all in his game.
Okay.
That's what it is. That's
Back down to Studio 5, yeah. It's Azryah.
Everyone, let's vote.
Azryah.
Who's voting for who?
I'm voting
Azryah.
Yannick.
Alright, I'm voting for Yannick as well.
Yannick.
Yeah, it's a
What about Yannick?
No, I'm voting for Yannick.
Yannick.
Now I feel like it's Hannah. But I'm gonna vote for Yannick.
I knew it wasn't Yannick. I knew it wasn't Yannick.
Okay,
I am
shit,
not
I don't
taking
know
a
who
shot.
it is.
No, the
It has to be-
It's her! It's this one! Look at her!
I told you what I told you. What did I tell you?
Why did you do something to me? It
On
has
me.
to be.
I take no shots. We're gonna get it wrong. For me,
Take a shot.
I'm
Why
sure.
did
Do you know why I think it's her? Because after we
bait,
said
man.
No,
after
it's right.
I'll
It's
tell you
bait,
why I think
man.
it's her. Because after we said it's Yannick and it wasn't Yannick, this is her pretending to think. I'm looking at this. It's her. It's her. Literally, she was sitting there like this.
No,
Thinking,
you
what are
know
you doing? This is not a cartoon.
No,
No,
but
no,
you know-
like that.
Do you know what,
It's her.
guys? No. Can I just defend myself here? I'm really thinking, raw. Who is it? That's why. I wasn't even pretending. That's how I think. I was like,
Have the four
you
cards
just
been the
see me
same all
in
the time?
exams.
It has to be.
I slightly feel like it's Hannah.
Hannah.
What?
It's Hannah.
I'm not
Hannah.
thinking I don't get this right.
It's Hannah. It's
So
Hannah.
you lot are choosing different things.
Hannah.
I
You're
think that's
choosing
right.
different
You
things,
think
yeah?
to me, that's how I think
Hannah.
it's G.
It's Hannah.
I'm shifting on you because I think it's you.
It's
Okay,
Hannah.
I 100% think it's Hannah.
It's Hannah.
It's Hannah. It's Hannah. Are we going Hannah?
No, I'm going with Azryah. Fuck.
I know it is.
It's not you.
Azryah.
I'm gonna be pissed. It's
Azryah.
gonna
No,
be.
yeah,
You're gonna
yeah,
get one.
Azryah.
No, you guys get to vote as well.
Azryah.
They get to vote.
Yeah. What
Did you say that it's right?
Azryah.
Oh, in the
Azryah.
when we played last time, everyone got to vote.
That's right. That's
It's
right.
me. It's
Yeah?
not me.
I told you.
Fuck.
It's
Hannah.
me, bro.
It's Hannah, bro. It's
I
Hannah.
told you it's
Hannah.
me.
It's Hannah. It's
I said from day
Hannah.
one, it's
It's
me.
Hannah.
It's Hannah.
It's Hannah.
It's only Hannah.
Take the shot because you two are.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's only Hannah.
Can you
Why?
expose
Why
the cards?
don't you mean?
Can you expose the
Hannah.
cards so I know that
It's
it's
Hannah.
Hannah?
We have to guess.
It's Hannah.
It's Ree.
Wait.
It's free. I'm saying
Yeah.
Hannah.
All I'm saying is I'm still saying it's Ree, but obviously
It's
majority.
1-1.
Majority.
Yeah, 2-1.
No, 2-1.
You're just a bully.
I don't know.
Yeah, we're all dead. You guys can't vote because you're against each
We
other.
know, innit?
Majority
Go
wins.
on, charge your card. Look at her.
Majority
Charge your
wins.
I'm
card.
so sorry.
Expose your cards,
Charge
please.
your
Expose
card.
the cards.
Me, yes.
Two.
No, so who was the choice?
Hannah. We chose Hannah.
Hannah Montana. Yeah! I She was too eager, yeah, to shift the blame to Ree. She was too eager. Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Second time since me was actually her. So.
You know,
It was her.
when you said exactly,
I
I'm
knew
like, yeah,
it was
it's her.
Hannah. I knew it was Hannah.
soon as
You're
you
a
said
bad,
exactly.
you're a bad liar. You're a bad liar.
As soon as you said exactly.
I'm not a liar.
I knew it was
I thought it
Hannah.
was you at first.
You're a bad liar. Do you know why? Because when everyone's hashing it out, usually if you want to
Yeah.
know, you're looking, you're paying attention. This is Hannah ignoring everyone.
If you didn't say exactly, yeah, I would have thought it was Reese though.
Exactly what? What do you mean?
You're like, exactly, it's her. Like, yeah, it's definitely Hannah. It's definitely Hannah.
Okay, Azryah, what are you looking to do in the future? Bkchat, music, where's your goals lying?
Family.
Wow, man, intrusive.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm trying to have kids, obviously. I mean,
Oh shit,
eventually.
With
My boyfriend.
Is it a whim, Asha?
No, yeah. Well, I'm 27 in like 2 weeks.
You celebrating?
I don't know.
Girl, you got to celebrate.
I don't know. I might go.
Wait,
out,
when's
I
your
don't
birthday?
know. 20th of September.
Just think, about throwing you
I'm
an
thinking
event,
about-
a party.
We there.
No, because I'm back at uni. Yeah.
So we
You started
studying.
teaching?
Mhm.
You do everything. She actually does everything. You
So.
even slow down. Like you like, take a minute to kind of chill and relax.
That's,
Yeah,
that was,
he's making me look like I'm hardworking and I'm ambitious.
But are you
That's a
not?
good thing though.
you
You're not.
are.
No, I am, but like, yeah.
That's really weird because you know what my question was, yeah?
Mm.
It was so like, what, with all the opportunities that have come to you since like being on Bkchat and everything, what has been the most exciting thing that you've managed to either accomplish or be invited to or experience since that?
So before I used to write, but like I didn't take it seriously because it's just something I never took seriously. And then after Bkchat, I'm able to do that now, and I write and people read it. Do you know what I mean? I have a fan base that actually read my blog and read my stuff, and like I have opportunities to do that, and like my public speaking. So that's probably the main thing that's come out of it that I probably would have never ever pursued in 100 years if I wasn't on Bkchat.
So
So it says life changing, yeah.
Like I think the time Bkchat came, I was already going through a transition anyway. But yeah, it definitely put me in a position where it made it easier for me to really figure out and do what I actually wanted to do, as opposed to doing what like I had to do to get by. Like I had the opportunity to do things that I really loved. So yeah, I'm very appreciative of it.
So now that you're at this stage in life, you said you like to do a lot of writing.
Mhm.
You've got your own blog. Do you think journalism could be avenue that you look to go down?
Freelancing wise, yeah.
And
Yeah.
in terms of what type of journalism would you prefer to do?
So it's mainly like opinion pieces that I do. So we'll take like current events, anything that's happening, it will kind of look at it, kind of look at it from different perspectives, kind of give a bit of my opinion, and just basically just encourage discussion around those topics and around those areas. That's mainly what.
Okay, I mean, because you are a very opinionated person,
Yes.
as we have seen on Bkchat. I mean, what I would personally like to know is how the whole journey started itself. How did you
It
actually
was
get
like
into Bkchat?
it wasn't even like some mad story. Literally, I was with one of the producers. She was taking pictures of me for my EP. Yeah, she was taking pictures of me.
Well.
Yeah, so she was taking pictures of me for my EP, and we were just chatting away, yapping, and then Andy, the producer, the guy who created it, he was there, and he was like, "Oh, do you want to be on this talk show?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay." And he was like, "Okay, cool." And I was like, "Alright, then text me." And I was like, "Alright, then bye." And that was it. Yeah. We were
No
recording,
audition, no nothing.
No.
You know, there's been a lot of like mini controversies with Bkchat. People like Honey, and then was it Rayma? Is that her name?
Rayla?
Oh, you don't want a racist?
No.
Ramla.
Yeah.
Ramla.
There's like, you know, they're like mini controversies. Like, what
Did
are
she
your-
ever come with that video?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
Because I remember it was like, yeah, she's gonna drop an EP on this day. And it never came at 6
But you know,
and
what,
8 and 10. And
you know, it comes with the
oh, it
territory.
did?
Yeah.
I think I was there at like 10 and I was like, oh, it's not there.
No.
It comes with the territory. Like, when you're in relationships with those people, Honey and Rayla, like, what? Are you cool with them?
Ramla.
Ramla.
Where's her radar?
She's very loud today. She's very loud
I
today.
never had a real relationship with Honey. And Ramla, I'm cool with her, but again, we're not really friends like that. But she's a lovely girl, and like I'm totally.
Are any of you friends like that?
I'm like Sia's my girl.
See ya.
I see that with a
Definitely
lot
her
of
girl.
No, but I see that like, yeah, and Reva and Sia, like,
Yeah,
those two characters are...
yeah.
Hey, what's the pretty girl called? They're bolting. What's her name?
Choma.
Are you friends with her still?
I'm proper cool. I love Choma. I'm proper cool with Coma.
Hey.
But I'm not. We don't have like those relationships. Where
Yeah,
you
because
keep
you
in touch.
know,
There's a lot of people. It's a lot of us. 16 of us by the second season.
Wow.
You do get that kind of that aura from the show.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I wouldn't say it's
Connected.
acting, but you can actually see where people have their differences
Yeah.
and where people actually go their separate ways and
Yeah.
who is actually
Genuinely.
friends. I mean, has there ever been offset problems? You would say
With
that
yourself?
chat?
Not for myself. The two conflicts I've ever had, you've seen with Lucas and Esther.
Is there any
When they
tea?
tag teamed me that day.
Oh, yeah.
But that was literally resolved. Like after that day that happened. Next time we were back on set, it was put to rest. You know what I mean? Like it's not a prolonged thing.
But when you say security got involved,
Nah,
Just
they don't
security.
care about us, bruv. They
But
don't.
you know what? I can imagine on a kind of show like that where they're structured, there's a lot of like, you know, like there's a lot of situations where you'll probably argue somebody who's on the set like Lucas or Esther. There's like after the show, it's a kind of squash. You make friends. You go on
Yeah,
about
you
it.
do.
Or do you take your train and you're like,
Because
oh,
everybody,
yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Well, even the guys.
yeah, people looking on the outside. People looking on the outside, think they don't like each other. But for all you know, they're probably friends.
I can honestly say the only people that people have been right about not liking each other is the whole Adrian and Lucas saga. This whole Esther don't like Azryah, Azryah don't like this one. It's actually like, okay, you're gassed. Like, you're doing the absolute most. Like, because it's not that serious. And people see things and people don't understand. They see things in isolation and they think that you have absolutely no context whatsoever, but you have made this whole hypothesis about the nature of a relationship and how much we like each other and what must have gone on behind the scenes. And it's just like, don't you have kids to look after? Don't you have exams to study for? Like, it's too much. It's honestly too much.
For them. Pepper for them. Yeah.
she's saying stay focused, guys.
Anyways,
Don't drop the ball.
Because it's a lot when people message you and be like, no, they'll tell you what you meant, they tell you what you said, they tell you how you're feeling.
okay.
It's a lot.
Based on
Azryah,
just what they see online.
Yeah.
former musician, star of Bkchat, pioneer of Ace book club.
Yeah.
So in 5 years' time, what do you see yourself doing? Family, pursuing your career in entertainment, or being a great teacher,
Or dropping like
a scholar of mind.
To be perfectly honest, at this point right now, because I have so many options, I'm not entirely sure. I know what kind of avenues I could possibly go down. I haven't made any of those. No, that I haven't made any of those decisions. It's just about me balancing it all and seeing where it goes. Like I know what my options are, and to be honest, at this point right now, whatever pans out, I'll be happy with, because I know it will be kind of like where I'll naturally lead. But obviously, education is a big thing. That's always going to be a huge part of whatever I'm doing. Music. I still love music, and some days I still think about it. Like I'll see like a Chris Brown video. I'm like, yeah, I could do that. But other than that, like that's not like my main focus right now. But after I've achieved certain things, who knows? Like where my mum would be at. And if I had the opportunity where it's kind of like I got through everything and I'd accomplished everything I had elsewhere, and that was still an option there, and it's something that I wanted to do, then it would be like, okay, cool, I've done this now. Let me do this. Let me try my hand at something else. So I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm not entirely sure yet. But
So when will you be dropping this?
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
like
When we
literally,
dropping
we was in sync right
Some
there.
Drake
Okay.
shit right there, cuz.
Yeah, because we were like, so when you dropping it, this?
the amount of times I thought, you know what, let me just literally just put it out. Whatever happens, happens. Because I don't have the time right now to be doing doing all the promotional stuff. So I'm like, should I put it out or should
But
I
I'm not
wait?
gonna lie. Do you not think that right now, like, you wouldn't really need to do much promotional stuff?
Yeah, well, I've been thinking that maybe if I put it out, hopefully it will get a nice enough reception. So I've been thinking about it. I don't know.
Go with your mind.
Maybe Christmas. That Christmas
Drop
drop.
New Year's?
Ooh.
Okay.
Do you think there could be an exclusive for NoEmptyCups?
Yeah, I got you. It's on my phone.
Oh.
Yeah.
I want you to hear it so you know that I can actually sing, and I'm not.
I
Gonna
tell
You've done the research.
Email the director
Okay.
this exclusive, and we can put a snippet
I'm looking at them. I'm looking at them right now.
at the end of the
He's
episode.
not-
I've got a whole
he's not
thing
even
that you
looking.
can put it though, one that's on SoundCloud. I've got a whole
Perfect.
thing.
That'll be perfect, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Exclusive. Only on NoEmptyCups.
Not if it's on sound. One.
No empty cups!
Yeah.